So a couple weeks ago, I was watching a really great video from Peter McKinnon, which I will link in the description, where he was talking about some of his everyday carry essentials. And EDC is something he's really passionate about, and he talks a lot about on his YouTube channel, on his Instagram page, and on his Pete's Pirate Life pages as well. And I was really liking that video. Some of the things were really cool. I'm personally just a little bit interested in EDC, and I was looking to build out a kit of my own. But the problem was, everything in that video was so expensive. I believe there was a $400 titanium pocket knife and or maybe a $400 flashlight. Some of these things were really expensive. And, you know, good for Pete. He can afford these things. He's built out his kit just the way he likes it. That's awesome. But for the rest of us who don't have a couple grand to drop on just everyday essentials that we carry with us every day, I figured I would make this video talking about my more slimmed down EDC toolkit and some of the options out there for those of us who are more budget conscious and don't have $400 to spend on a flashlight. So for me, it all starts with my keychain. This is kind of where it's at for me. So I've got this really, really nice carabiner. A lot of these things I bought online on Amazon, so I will definitely link them down in the description. And something that has been really great is this carabiner obviously has a really nice clip, so you can put it on like a belt loop or something if you're wearing jeans or other pants with a belt loop. But then the great part is it has 3 separate holes for key rings, so they're not just hanging on the carabiner and getting tangled all the time. So that's something I really like about this. So looking at what's actually on the keychain, obviously it's separated into 3 categories. So on the first one, I've got my physical keys labeled with colors, these little key rings or key loops, identifiers, whatever you want to call them, again, linked in the description. Then I also have this little stretchy wristband here. This is where my work ID goes, so I just took that off for the sake of privacy in this video. But that's normally where I would have my work ID hanging off here. And then that's a little bit stretchy, so I can kind of hold it up if someone needs to see it. And then in the middle, I've got 2 things. I've got a whistle, just a metal whistle. I do a little bit of work outside in open spaces, so this has come in handy a couple of times. And then also here I've got an AirTag. So this is what I use to find my keys. I've covered it in duct tape, you can see, and it's in a little rubber holder. I've covered it in duct tape so it doesn't get scratched and you can't see the Apple logo, because some people, as soon as they see an Apple logo, they're trying to steal something like that. So just for a little bit of anonymity and just to keep it from getting scratched, I've put some duct tape over it. But then the great news is that since the AirTag is just on my keychain, if I want to keep track of something else like a bag, I can just drop this whole thing in there and keep track of it that way. Now, some of you who've watched my previous videos probably know I don't have an iPhone. Talk more about how I use this later on. Then on the third ring, I have kind of some survival essentials. I don't know if you could call it that. So here is my flashlight. This is just a really cheap one off Amazon. But what's really cool is that just like the flashlight Pete showed in his video, it is made of metal. It is battery powered. It actually has 3 different brightness settings, which is pretty awesome. And it does also have a little clip. So it can like clip onto a hat or something, or clip onto something else if you need both your hands free while you're looking for something. This has come in really handy. And the other good thing about it is that you can actually reverse which way the clip goes by changing the light element and the button piece. You can change those around, so you can have the clip facing this way if you want it on a hat, or the other way if you wanted to clip it onto something else. And that's a really cool feature. Then on a separate carabiner on that same loop, so you can clip it off, I have my real legit Swiss Army knife. This is an amazing piece of kit. I love this thing so much, gotten a ton of use out of it. And there's so many tools in here. So you've got your screwdriver, you've got the, you've got the big pocket knife here. There's also the serrated blade. This thing is extremely sharp. You've got some of the smaller paring knife kind of thing. 2 different bottle openers on the ends here. There's also a pair of scissors, and there's a couple things in the side here, like a pair of tweezers. And this thing is just so awesome. It is built like a tank, and it's not even that expensive. This particular one was about $53, I believe. So at all times when I'm leaving the house, I also have two other things on me. My OnePlus 7 Pro, this thing is a beast, and I love it for the full screen display. I've done multiple videos on this phone, so you can definitely search my channel to find those. It's got a D brand skin on it, Black Dragon, just like my laptop and tablet, which I will be talking about next. As mentioned, not an iPhone. I am kind of a relentless value shopper, so this is where I'm at on the phone. This is with me at all times. Love the design, the display, the speed. Still working great for me, even though this phone is now a few years old. But yeah, it's working great, and I always have this on me when I leave the house. The other thing I've always got on my person is my Ridge wallet. This thing is a total beast as well. I've got the cash strap on the back instead of the clip. I've got about 10 or 11 cards in here at any given time, so credit cards, debit cards, identification, rewards cards that I use very frequently. Those are all in here. This thing is great. It's so awesome. Got that, I've got the aluminum model, and I also did make a full video about this wallet, so you can also check that out on my channel if you are interested in learning more about it. Then when it comes to productivity, I've got this bad boy here. This is my Apple iPad, just the regular iPad, nothing too much going on here. This is what I use for taking a lot of notes, doing a lot of document editing on the go. I've got the just the Apple stock cover on it. And this is actually what I use with my AirTag. So I set it up using this iPad, and that's how I would find it if it was lost, in fact, using this iPad here. Again, got that D brand skin on it. I also do have the first generation Apple Pencil, just not on me right now. It's in my bag at the moment, but that is what I'm also using with this, and this is what I use for a lot of my classes and a lot of note-taking. In addition to my 2019 13-inch MacBook Pro, this thing is a tank. This is what I edit all the videos for the YouTube channel on. Again, got that Black Dragon D brand skin on it. This thing is a total beast. Obviously, the all aluminum construction has held up really well over the years, and this is my productivity machine, crushing email, documents, like video and photo editing for this YouTube channel. This thing does it all. And then when I am on the go using my laptop, I do have these. These are my wireless headphones of choice. These are the Sennheiser HD 450 Bluetooth edition. So obviously they are wireless, they are noise canceling, and they're only about $130 to $150, which is not bad for a noise canceling pair of wireless headphones from a brand like Sennheiser. So these have been really great, very comfortable once you've kind of worked them in a little bit. Controls are great. Of course, they have a wired option if you're going for zero latency or you're out of battery. Very adjustable, very comfortable. Spend a lot of time wearing these just in my day-to-day life when I'm out and about or at home working. And these have been really great. Then, of course, rounding out the things that are always with me, I've got this on my wrist. This is a very old smartwatch. This is the original Fitbit Blaze. So that is where I'm at with smartwatch. I do have a custom stainless steel band for it. I think the stock one is like a blue rubber, but I have got a custom band for it. This I will also link in the description for the probably 3 people out there still using this smartwatch. But I did get it as a kind of gift / hand-me-down a couple years ago, and for me it works great. I'm not in the gym all the time, so I don't need all of these super advanced tracking metrics. This guy gives me my daily steps, my heart rate, my resting heart rate, my stand hours, my stand goal, kilometers, calories, floors, and active minutes. That's really all I need on a smartwatch for me, as well as just the few workout settings. So you've got run, bike, weights, treadmill, elliptical, and just a general workout tracker. So for me, that's all I need. I'm not doing anything too crazy. So this, it tells the time, it gives me my notifications, as well as doing those few fitness things that I need it to do. And the battery life is still really good. I can usually get 4 to 5 days or even more out of this guy. The total value of all these things isn't that much compared to what a lot of other people are rocking, including Peter McKinnon. So for me, this is kind of a good balance between form and function and value, and that's what I really like about my kit. So as I mentioned, a lot of these things will be linked down in the description if you are interested. Not affiliate links, don't do that here, not trying to make money off you or anything, but regardless, do check those out, as well as links to some relevant videos that I will also put down there. Thank you for watching this video, everybody. This has been my monthly upload for April. I will be continuing to upload monthly throughout the summer and into the fall. So definitely be sure to stay tuned on YouTube, turn on those notifications so you get notifications when I upload a new video, since the upload times can be a little random depending on my schedule. And definitely follow me on Twitter at KyleGNew if you're looking for behind the scenes updates, what's going on between videos, and in order to suggest video ideas, that's a really good place to go, as well as the comments section below this video. So thank you for watching, leave a like, remember to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.